What's up, everybody? Oh, I don't have my headphones on. Hold on a second. I don't have my I don't have my I don't have my headphones on. I got my headphones on now. How's it going, everybody? It's Ronnie Glare. I'm hosting the Butter Sausage Hour. Today is this is the 17th one they've done, and I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you. I'm not really used to steering the thing. I've been interviewed a couple times in the show, and it's been pretty good. But I've never been like the host or whatever. It's a little daunting. It's not really what I'm used to. I'm used to all sorts of stuff, but not this. Not really. And I'm looking at the camera, and this is already going to be my problem because I'm looking at the camera and I'm not looking down at the guest. I'm waiting for the guest. And so, but I'm just looking at the camera. So I'm almost like a deer in headlights, but those headlights are cheap ones. I don't want it to go in a car, like a double A or triple A battery one. One that doesn't hold out long. If it gets in the rain, it's just gonna wash out and kill the thing. So yeah, so this is a unique thing to me. I'm wearing the World Record Podcast hat, and Brendan Walsh was on here, and yeah, this show, I was like at the first time, it's like there's like 4 or 5 people that work in the show, this Butter Sausage Hour thing, and they all mistaked it. So they thought that Brendan's name was Brandon. So then that's the final thing. And I mean, nobody caught it, If I would have worked there, I would have caught it, but I didn't catch it because I wasn't there because I don't work there, But, this is the kind of things people do. It's just his name's not Brandon. And it was just like, it's almost like you could have called him, it would have been better if you called him like Steve or something, or like Frederick or something, because it's just, we got a comment. Ronnie in the house. Yeah, it's Ronnie. Yeah, it's me. It's people like, they say, Ronnie, why don't you do a different background? Make it look like you're on a hot air balloon or you're in someone's house, something like that. I said, I'm just doing this. I'm doing the bricks, dude. I'm keeping it honest, man. Because that's all these buildings are, bricks. They're just bricks. It's just, I'm keeping it real. It's organic, So, yeah, everything's good for me. I'm just, trying to, well, we'll get into everything soon, but I'm trying to get the aquarium stuff going again. It was like nobody has an aquarium anymore. The only guys that has aquarium are like, Asian mafia and school teachers. For some reason, it's because it's calming, and I got to teach all day and I get stressed out. So I work those gigs when it comes up, but it's not always it's not. I don't know if my guest knows. He might not even know. Maybe he has a different email. This is kind of like, let's hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I just kind of want to make sure that he has the link because sometimes people don't get the link. You know what I mean? It's like, it could be a cuff link. It could be like a dinner sausage link, something for breakfast, a breakfast sausage. I love breakfast sausage. Oh, I love breakfast sausage. Let's take a look here. I'm just going to put him here. I'm going to put him on. Okay, here we go. Because, it's funny. Sometimes people they're waiting for you to send the link and you already sent it maybe to a different email address. And they're waiting for the link, but they don't want to say anything because they don't want to be pressing you for the link. I mean, they want to come back on the show or something like that, right? But sometimes they don't get the link. Sometimes you got to shrink the link. Sometimes you got to put the link in a cabbage, a cabbage. What do you call those things? A cabbage envelope. You got to put it in a catcher. You got to release the catcher and put it. I mean, there's a whole way to do it. And you can screw it up too, real easy. I know. I've had a lot of friends that screw that stuff up right away. It's crazy is I can't hear myself in these microphones. Not that I want to or I need to, but it's like I can't hear myself in these. And I wonder if it's even working. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can hear myself perfectly. And and I hope you can hear me too. Let's take a look at the message board, see what we got here. Ronnie in the house, got Kenny Lyon. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. subscribe to the Buttered Sausage podcast. It just started. So Buttered Sausage Lives, and it's just such a good thing. Give a whatever, how they do the super chats and things like that. Just go and do it. I do impressions. I like to do impressions. So if you ask me to do something, to give me a scenario, I can do it, and I love to do it. It's fun to perform. We gotta wait for our guest to get here. I'm not gonna tell you who he is yet because I don't know his name. No, I got his name somewhere, but I'm gonna figure out what his name is when he gets here. So we just gotta wait for him to get here. Let's take a look some more of these. Ronnie in the house, right? We already read that. Whatever we got here. My man Ronnie sticking with the bricks. Jeff, yeah. Yeah, it's not a hard thing to do. You just have to be able to look through the right glass. And I always told people this when they don't know what kind of glass to get for the aquarium. Some people want to get it tinted. I said that's not helping anything. You get tinted glass, you can't see the fish as good. Did I say fishies or did I say fish is good? I don't know what I said. Well, it's gonna be a good show today. I'm very excited about it. I mean, we're on in 3 hours. Oh shit. He thought we were it was gonna be a solo, I guess, because he thought we are gonna be I thought it was my time. I thought it was all right. Well, we're going live. Okay, this is very upsetting because I have a guest and his name is Jeff Danis, and he thought we are gonna be going and doing this thing in 3 hours. So we didn't got no guest. Ronnie's running on fumes, man. I was in row 33A, seat A, and they said, we need you to fly the airplane. This is what I'm doing now. So I'm going to have to kick it up in high gear. I don't have any Red Bull or any of the monster drinks, anything like that. So I'm going to be going basically running on fumes. So if somebody wants to be a guest on the show, and I highly urge you to be a guest, I really need a guest right now. I'm not used to doing this alone, and I really get I get really. All right, let's just keep going. When I look at my glasses and my hat, this is the World Record Podcast. This is great. Also, we got the Buttered Sausage Hour hat. You can join the Patreon at patreon.com/ the Jeff Richards Show. And this is the hat you get. This is the hat you get. And if you want one of these hats, just follow me on Instagram and drop me a message. It's the Jeff Richards. And I don't know why I use his name, but that's the name I pick. So let's put this on for a second. All right, let's take a look at these. Maybe one of these. Is anybody on this chat want to be a guest? Let's just say that. Anybody want to be a guest? Because I just it's like when I got a throw rug one time. I got a throw rug, and I threw up on the throw rug. It was a throw up rug, and it was perfect in that moment. But it didn't really matter how much I paid for it because it was perfect in that moment. You know what I mean? And some people email me. What? All right, Danny means. All right, give me the email address, Danny. I'm gonna pick you. Kenny, we just had you on, so we can't do it. We gotta get some new blood in here. All right, give me the email address. And this is ground zero type of architecture, because now it's like I might do another one tonight. Do 2 in 1 day, and maybe I could just put this on. I might just fill this up here. Why not? Oh, this is a long thing. Comics Legend, your camera account. I don't know what that is. That's a personal thing. I don't know what that means. We got Two Crows, and we got the Happy Dixon guys, the guy that made the music, also the music of Talk Fast. So maybe there's something we could work on together. But I'm only here for now. I might be here tonight and do it again, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? So, I don't really know. It's hard for me to be able to even rationalize, using the word rationalize. I mean, I can't even rationalize that, you know what I mean? Well, I'm Ronnie Glare. If you take my glasses off, I'm just Ronnie. This is just Ronnie. This is just Ronnie. I'm thinking of coming out with a Kool-Aid called Just Ronnie. So what do you guys do? Did you give me the email address? What would we do? Please look into camera. Please look into look into Cameo. Oh, all right. All right. But you just message Two Crows. See what Two Crows says, because I don't know any of this stuff. I'm not supposed to be making decisions. I'm just here doing doing I'm just spinning my wheels because I thought I was gonna have a guest. I seriously thought I was gonna have some sort of guest, a guest that could come on the show and ask me questions, and I could ask them questions and just conversate. But that's not really what's happening here. What we're having a little bit of a meltdown. I'm having a meltdown because what do is can't figure out how to send my email privately. Well, don't worry about it. Don't send it. You could just, I mean, mhm. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you because it seems like Two Crows, Slappy Balls, or what, I can't remember what the name of his thing was, Slappy Bonaducci. If you're listening, Slappy, can you accommodate some of these guys? Have him, get the email addresses and whatever, and get that going. If you're listening, I don't know what happened. I know you're busy. See, Two Crows is an international warrior. He's part of the live tech. He's the only wet seal to be a Navy SEAL and also just work at the restaurant SEALs in Monterey. And he had all these things going on at once. And then he also has a he has a stamp collection. This guy has a stamp collection. I mean, it's unbelievable. So we're just gonna have to see if we can get a link. Yeah, link Clearwater Chad's trying to get involved. And Clearwater Chad has this. I don't know if you've done horror films before, but you could be. Why don't I ask Fred? Why don't I just ask these guys, Fred and Fred and Ben? I can ask Fred and Ben, but it's difficult. I'm just putting it. I'm just putting this in the. I'm putting it in the right form. I'm really trying to put my stride in my new form. It's sort of like when you do some old thing, like play handball or something like that. You get really, really good at it, and then it kind of fades out as like a great little hobby to do. People don't do it as much anymore, and so then what happens is you kind of left. Either you continue to be a great handball player, you figure out what volleyball is and what it is now, maybe like pickleball. People love pickleball, and pickleball is, it's really great, because you don't have to run as much, and the ball doesn't go as crazy, and nobody knows how to play tennis. I mean, even the people that play tennis don't even know how to play tennis. It's hard to play tennis. And you think you're good at it. Everybody says they're good at sports too. I'm really good. I don't know if you can keep up. It's like what am I, a John Travolta movie? It's like, and also, what is it with these laundry mats? It's like, enough of the quarters. Enough of the quarters. Let me work this with my credit card. Why don't you have the credit card things? How come they don't have the credit card things yet? I mean, I know they have them some places. Let's take a look at the message board. What are your thoughts on the first week of 2026? It's already been a real bummer, honestly, Kenny. It's really been it's been pay dirt. I bought one of those replicas. Remember the Brady Bunch when they did that episode with the volcano and it would overflow? I bought a replica of that, and it was supposed to be licensed. It's supposed to have a certificate of authenticity. And that thing didn't have it, did nothing was in the box. It was like, I couldn't believe it. It's unbelievable. It's the stupidest thing I ever seen in my entire world. Let's take a look at it. You already have my email, but I'm really annoyed today. So, all right, it's Ridgewood, you know. But see, the thing about Ridgewood, this is the difference between having characters on the show and having professional comedians and having with this other category where you don't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do too much during the day. I keep myself relaxed. You know, I'm like a rubber chicken, you know, but I'm like a really relaxed rubber chicken. And it's funny, I'm doing a rubber chicken with the brick wall. But yeah, let's take a look at these messages a little bit more. I think I've read them all. What's your New Year's resolution? When New Year's resolution? Oh, now you're talking New Year's resolution. Well, you know, it's for me, I want to do more aquariums, but it's kind of back to what I was saying before. It's like I can go towards pickleball or I can stay at handball. And nobody's buying aquariums. Nobody's buying aquariums. Like I said, the Asian mafia and you know, a couple other people. That's really it. And you know, it's a very difficult lifestyle being an aquarium cleaner, you know, because you're always chasing dirty aquariums. And if you don't get there, then you're not there, you know. And it's the sad part about it, you know. And it's even sadder because you think in terms of clips. Like right now, I'm thinking in terms of clips. Like this is a good clip, or maybe I should do an impression or something and just do a. Do you want to see me do an impression? I could do an impression. Does anybody have any any impressions they'd like to see? I could love to do impressions. Ultimately, I would love to do comedy. I'd love to do be a comedian. I'd love to do that, but right now, I just like doing the voices. I'm a little nervous about getting in front of for some reason doing this. I don't get nervous about because it's like nobody's in here. It's not even a real thing, you know. It's like these little lights lighting up. There's different in forms of different names and things, but it's just lights. It's not a person. Somebody says, Harlan Williams. Oh, yeah, Let's do a little Harlan Williams. Let's just,
Well, the only voice I can do right now is Harmon Williams. Hey, everybody, I'm Harmon Williams. I'm the cousin of Harlan Williams. I just got a juicy cheeseburger and an indulgent pair of fries. I got 2 fries. I don't know, is it fry or is it fries? Did you know it's impossible to throw a garbage can away?
so that's, you know, I could keep going. You want me to keep going? Tell me if I should keep going. I can't decide what to do because I've never done this before. I've never hosted anything in my life. I've never even hosted a dinner party.
Sir, could you please put your hands?
This is Harmon Williams, which is Harlan Williams, really, and it's just the glasses, the hat, and then really all you got to do is take the glasses off.
Sir, could you please put your hand on top of the diamond center? I'm trying to eat. Sir.
Sometimes make it more. See that make it more like 40s.
Sir, can you please put your hands on top of your head?
But you know, it's like I take it a little further than I should. But I don't know if I could ever do stand up. I mean, I don't think I could ever do stand up. I mean, I don't really know what I would do up there. I mean, maybe impressions, I guess, but and what a Willy Wonka. All right, it's a little Willy Wonka. You want to see some Willy Wonka? So Willy Wonka sort of goes like this. Come with me, and you'll see a world of rising inflation. 2008 was the pits. I had to take out a small business loan just to pay back the Oompa Loompas' lost wages from the year before. I hope that things work out. I know that they will. I hope that they do. I don't know that they will. It would be the best if they could work out. I don't know. Yes, good, fine. On we go. And it's a small one because people are sleeping in the other rooms. I think you're going to like this. I know that you will. I think that you might. I'm really not sure at all. So that one's that one, and then it's a Willy Wonka, and then Louis Anderson. You guys ready to play the feud? Top five answer in a bar with 700,000 million times, 100,000 million times, 100,000 million times, 10,000 million times. Show me water. It's hot in here. You ever do that? You ever say that? It's hot in here. It's hot in here. I got to hang out with Louis Anderson years ago, and went swimming in his pool and everything in my underwears because they didn't bring swimsuit. They didn't care. And Louis was like, he thought the whole time that the air was like they had the heat up because he's a big guy. He's kind of heating up. And so every 5 minutes he hears, "Was it hot in here, Rodrigo? What happened? Did you turn the heat up? It's hot in here. You guys ready to play the heat?" Yeah. That's really what it is, and it's not any kind of like weird, thing. It's just like some people think the air is a lot hotter than it is, and maybe they're right. I mean, it's just all subject to opinion. I want to see some. By the way, if you want to do a super chat, get a scenario going. I'll go on for a little bit. I don't want to. I'm gonna give you little snibbies, but it's great to be here. Let's do a little Tom Petty. The waiting is the hardest part. The waiting is the hardest part. You could say like the hardest fart. That'd be funny. I just said that. The waiting is the hardest part. The waiting is the hardest part. So that's that one. That's just. It's kind of weird, and we're not doing the one with Jeff. We got the times wrong. I got the times wrong. She said 4. I said, okay, 4. What does that mean? 4. That mean 1 my time, 4, you're 3. I'm stupid, but am I stupid or am I just not smart? You got to think of it like that. Maybe I'm just not smart. So we got the lights on, we got the brights on. This is Ronnie Glare. This is pure Ronnie Glare right there. This is how I used to do interviews. So I used to carry my own chair around as a recliner. So I would go back a little bit like this. And I would be basically like Topsy Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like Topsy Tuesdays, the guys goes back like this, Topsy Tuesdays. And I always thought that if you had Topsy Tuesdays and you could have your own night and do comedy, but I'm really not yet ready to go. I'm really not ready to do it yet, But I like doing that Patrick Bateman one, from American Psycho. Do you guys know American Psycho? I don't want to do it if you guys don't know American Psycho. Let me know. Let me sound off in the comment section. By the way, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, like the like button, like the subscribe button. Do whatever you got to do. Hit all the buttons. Go to the patreon.com/the Jeff Richards Show. And they get all these lives that sometimes they don't see. Like this will maybe be broadcast, but it's not going to be stowed anywhere. It's going to go to the Patreon a lot of times. But this is the type of one that would, because there's no other guest. So people, the value of just one person versus two, even if it's somebody you like. And we get Patrick. You get that. Some people know that. All right, so Patrick Bateman, that's a fun one. Patrick and William Dafoe, yeah, I'll do the both. Let's do. This is Patrick. Patrick. I want to say Dempsey. What is it again? Patrick Bateman. Yeah, Patrick Bateman and Willem Dafoe. This is the two of them in the movie American Psycho. Go ahead, shoot. Yeah, like I said, we're looking for someone right now. We're investigating the disappearance of Paul Allen. Disappearance Paul Allen, yeah, Disappearance Paul Allen, yeah, funny, I haven't seen anything about it in page 6. Like I said, the family's trying to keep it quiet while we figure out what we're doing. Any leads? I mean, having leads, or does anybody know anything? Or is it just floating around? Any leads? I mean, do you know any fingerprints or anything like that? Like I said before, we would love to have some fingerprints. We would love to get our claws into some meat, if you know what I mean. Right, of course. So, can I ask you a few preliminary questions from my files, if that's okay? Sure, go ahead, shoot. Where did you go to school? Harvard Business School. And about how much money do you make? That's a very personal question, but I can assure you it's a lot. And where were you on July 15th? Well, I was surfing the Bahamas. Yeah, I was with my friend Colgate. Colgate in the Bahamas. I remember having some Dijon mustard on the beach. Why? What information do you have? Well, I have a Herbert Ainsworth, John Zalvo, Conzio, and you. Of course. Must have been to Spago earlier that day. Got confused. I knew it was Mediterranean food, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Let's meet up in about 2 weeks. Have dinner at Orbo's. Orbo's would be great. I like Orbo's, yeah. They have a wonderful seaweed ceviche. Is that Thai from Alzago? It's new. I really like it. It's shiny, and it reminds me of a fish. All right, that's it. That's all I can do for that. That's just, just having a good time, right? We're basically in some sort of voodoo landscape. I mean, at some point you got to add to yourself, what's real? Is everything a psyop? Is everybody coming at me? Is my window shut? Does my window shut, and is my window shut? It's two different questions, two different bedrooms. So we're really having a good time so far. About 30 minutes in now. This is just live. This is not like you can't buy this, but you can have access to it at patreon.com/the Jeff Richards Show. I'm Ronnie Blair, and I want to show you something. It's called the Jeff Richards Show Buttered Sausage Hour. You're really going to like it. It's changed my life, gave me new direction, and it's brought back the glare. I'm Ronnie Blair. I'm Ronnie Blair. Sometimes I get spit on my lips. It's not normal spit. It's not somebody else's spit, but it's just like sits on my lips. Do you ever spit on your lips on purpose or accident? Sound off in the comment section. What else is this? Oh yeah, you want some Patrick Bateman. Listen, I don't really know what it means, but the most elegant lobster ceviche. It's got lobster in it. It's really great. Another drink, Paul. My whole basic existence has been illusory. I can't see the fallen stars, but they're somewhere. They're vibrating next to me. Could be a handbag. Where did you get that bag? John Paul Gaultier. I like what he says again. John Paul Gaultier. So this is just voices. I'm just doing some voice. My name is Ronnie Blair. You can call me Rami. If you like pistachios, what is it? The pistachios. Dude, why did pistachio become such a flavor? I mean, it's just not very good. It's like egg horns or something. Like mush. You make a mush out of it. I don't like any kind of nuts anymore. Nuts are weird, man. I don't like nuts. Get your nuts away from me. I don't like nuts. That's a joke. I'm just kidding. You got a brick wall. It's just a joke. It's just doing a joke. Let's take a look at these things. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. Yeah, Dr. Phil's like, look, I want to talk to you in the comment section, and I want you to be honest with me because I know you can be honest. I want you to be honest with me. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, I got a letter from a man who had 4 hands. It turned out that he didn't have 4 hands. It turned out it was just a guy behind him sticking his arms through his arms. But he thought for a while that he had arms, and he got involved with the Dr. Phil show, and we're just about to book him. But then he moved out of the country, and we weren't able to get a hold of him. Normally we don't care to get a hold of anybody because it's showbiz and just recycle people left and right. But this guy was special. There is something about his story that we liked, that we found powerful. And that's why I'm coming out with a new taco sauce. It's called Dr. Phil's taco sauce. It's just bullshit. It's just like salt and vinegar and shit like that. But it's a sauce, and it's my name. It's got my fat head on it. The label. Sir, could you please put your hands on top of the table and leave me alone? That's kind of like I'm doing Mickey Mouse, or what is it? Just went from Harlan to circus to Mickey Mouse. This is the hat. You can get this hat. You just follow me on Instagram, the Jeff Richards, and message me, and we'll figure it out. We can do Venmo. We can do whatever you want. You can do PayPal. If you want to do Venmo, we can do Cash App. If you want to do Cash App, and you get the hat. It's just a beautiful deal. It's actually embroidered too. If you look at this hat, it's actually got the embroidery on there, and you can see it from a distance. A lot of hats you can't see from a distance. You just go, "Oh, there's something on that guy's head." But this hat, you can see from a distance, and you can see the song from a distance. From a distance, a world can shine, and over this, and evil west and blue. What about the Arby's stuff? And not the Arby's, TGI. What about TGIF Fridays? I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Oh, Chili's. That's what I was talking about. Remember the Chili's thing? I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby. Chili's, baby back ribs. Chili's, baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. Kind of aggressive with that. I didn't mean to be that aggressive, but Chili's, baby back ribs. On Chili's, baby back, barbecue sauce. Sir. So we just do you have a dog? Oh yeah. A lot. Just the one you're talking about right now. Oh yeah, you're doing Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman. Oh, that's what was the guy who did that? Jared Leto. He was the guy on a couch at the American Psycho where they had the papers all strewn about. He's like, "What do you have, a chow or something?" No, I don't. I don't have a chow. All I have is my own mental capacity. My mental capacity is at an all-time low. I'm frizzing away. My hair looks great. My skin perfect. And my hands, well, they're illusory. Chili's, baby back ribs. Chili's, baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce.
Sir.
Hit the like button. His laugh. I think this is doing pretty good. I mean, this is like, I mean, I don't know how much longer do you have a Brian Holtzman impression? Sure, why not? A little Brian Holtzman. I said, get off my lawn, bitch. I said, get off my lawn, bitch. I don't know what you're smoking here or what you're drinking, but you're gonna have to leave now. And then I'm gonna need some assistance. Can I have the Kung Pao chicken, a barbecue sauce? Can I get a Coke? But don't bring it out now. Bring it out right when I'm ready to eat. And I need some more spicy. What kind of shrimp things do you have? Do you have the shrimp? What kind of shrimp things do you got, Jack? You got Kung Pao shrimp? I know I already ordered the shrimp, and I know I ordered two. I want two Kung Pao things. Look, Jack.
Sir.
Yeah. So my friend bought a moped, and poor girl bought a moped, and she started up. At first, she started up. She knew what she was doing. The first time, she got some gas. The second time she started up, kind of just jolted away from her, but she still had her hands on the grips. She still had her hands on the grips. She still had her hands on the grips. Jack. And then she died. So if you're trying to get home tonight on the 405, you can go ahead and go that way and probably get home in about 15 minutes. Barbecue sauce. Chili's baby back ribs. Chili's baby back rib. Barbecue sauce. We're looking. Oh, sorry, that's my voice. I might just break character for a second. All right, let's take a look here. You were great on the Big Three podcast. Thank you. As a psychiatrist, easily one of the best episodes of their Send Clearwater Chad. The link. Listen, I'm not sending any links. That was earlier. Yeah, it was earlier. Yeah, we just can keep going with the voice. Well, we got any more Louis or feud stories? I always had a soft spot. Yeah, Louis was a great guy, as everyone says. They're all right. He I met him because I made this tape. I made a tape, a VHS tape of doing an impression of him, and I brought it to the Comedy Store and did a set. And that when he got up, his friend said he wasn't there, Louis. But his friend says, "Oh, my friend, I'm friends with Louis Anderson," because I did an impression of him during my set. And then he called me, and then we talked, and then went down there and to the Family Feud, and I did stand up in front of the Family Feud audience, and bombed my tits off. Ding! But it was good. It was fun, and then afterwards, he was like, I don't know what the deal was, but they like gave him. I don't know who gave him or something. At the time, he was smoking and drinking Diet Coke. So they had like all these cigarette cartons. And he's just like, "You want some cigarettes? You smoke? You smoke?" I'm like, "Not really." He goes, "You got cigarettes?" No, he didn't really push it on me like that. But then, and then the other one was the Diet Coke. "You like Diet Coke?" "Oh, I love Diet Coke." "Take some Diet Coke." I think I took a thing of Diet Coke. "You guys ready to play that feud?" On my Instagram too is a cameo that Louis Anderson somebody paid for me. It's Louis Anderson saying give me a cameo thing. It's on my Instagram, the Jeff Richards. And you can get all your supplies for the winter season at the Buttered Sausage Hour.
merch and gift store, which is just really messaging me on Instagram. And this is the hat, which we talked about before. It's the buttered sausage hat. All right, let's see. What else do we got here? Moving forward. Oh, little Jesse Pinkman. All right, let's do that. Little Jesse Pinkman. Oh, yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to eat or even hang out or something. Just to hang out and just do nothing, right? Take an edible, right? If I take the speedy stuff, that'll make me get things done, right? Like I could make a bookshelf. Not that I would, but I could. I can make a bookshelf, right? Yeah, yeah. You can take wood shop. I never took wood shop. Okay. Yeah, I took automotive engineering, and I learned nothing. Okay, because I was never there, right, bitch? Listen, I've heard of Cameo. Is that what you're asking? Andrew Wetzel? Wetzel the Pretzel? You get that all the time, right? You said you didn't know Cameo. I know Cameo. I know Cameo. I thought I couldn't see the word. I thought it said something else, Chrome or something. So, yeah, so it is what it is, right? Jesse Pinkman. Okay, bitch. Yeah, you're a bitch, okay? Sir, you're a bitch, okay? Yeah, you want to cut me off like that? Why don't you meet me at the car wash, bitch? Chili's, baby back ribs, barbecue sauce, yeah. We're having a good time. I don't know. How does the screen look to you? You guys, does that look good? Or does it look like I have makeup on? I'm not wearing makeup, but I have a filter on the light. So let me know if it looks like the Mohican son or it looks like the Mohican, his daughter. I don't know. Tell me the truth. What else do we have here? Jesse at Panda Express. All right. Yo. How about this is Jesse Pinkman and Brian Holtzman at Panda Express. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take if you got anything that's what's the stuff that what everybody's eating? What are they eating? Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll have chickpea soup. I'll have orange chicken and you have malts. No, oh, it's been a while. Yeah, I just want I want 12 egg rolls and beef and broccoli. That sounded like beef and broccoli. Yeah, beef and broccoli. I'm gonna go to Joe's and get some pizza, so I'm not gonna eat too much. Jack. Bitch. So there's that. All right. Dustin was well, I can't do the stand-up material. But yeah. Well, this is a lot of fun. You guys are really fun. I think we had a good time. We almost got Fred and almost got Ben, but you know, I literally give them absolutely no notice. You know, it's just like get in here now. So those guys, they're usually at hot tub parties. You know, Ben Sollenberger and Fred Stoller. They usually there's a lot of hot tub parties that people don't talk about. I mean, there's a lot of them, and some don't even require a hot tub. I mean, it's just hey, this is the space that a hot tub would be in, and people just enjoy that. Pomegranate juice is good for you. It's also well balanced, and it can help you lose weight. Not that you need to. Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Richards, and I want to show you what it takes to make a pomegranate salad
in under 30 seconds. So the first thing you do is get live pomegranates from a live source, the pomegranate tree, a pomegranate root, a baba gamma da boo. I got ba 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 ba. I get ba 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 ba. I get. Are we still doing this? Let's take a look here. These are more. Some of you think the thing stopped. I'm still going. I mean, it's we did a false ending. See who's the real deal. You guys click out. You know, fifth inning of a baseball game. You think it's over? It's not over. Pretty much over though. You know, when you watch a game and you see the guy or the team just destroying the other one, and it's like 30-0. I mean, the odds are, you know. So we're having fun, and all right. So I can just tell you once again, go to patreon.com/the Jeff Richards Show, sign up, and you can get a free account if you want. You can pay for the $5 thing. You get you all these lives. I give you about, you know, somewhere around 2 or 3 lives a month, maybe more, maybe less. Not maybe less, about 2 or 3 at least. And this kind of stuff can happen. These hijinks. It's just pure hijinks. This is all a daydream since you're having while at work. It's all just a daydream. I'm Patrick Bateman. You son of a bitch. Don't you know who I am? I'm Patrick Bateman. You son of a bitch. Great to see you guys. It's a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun. These are fun. We're doing about 3 of these a week. About 2 to 3 a week. Usually every Monday for sure, and then the other days, you know, usually Wednesday through Friday. And yeah, man, it's an honor to make you guys laugh. I like doing this live thing because it's just live. You just go. I mean, come on, look at that silverware. But you know, I mean, okay, well, that's it. Patreon.com/the Jeff Richards Show. You can catch my my pod. You can also YouTube the Jeff Richards Show, Instagram the Jeff Richards, and I'll see you again sometime soon. And Merry Christmas. I see you. Next one we'll do is on maybe tonight. If we do it tonight, maybe around 7 tonight. Otherwise, we're gonna do one on Monday. No, Wednesday. No, Friday. Right, Friday. And there might be another one on Thursday. So, anyways, just stay in contact with that Instagram page. It's really all I like to do. So, thank you guys. See you later.